Causal by megansabode. Summary. How about we both go at once? Izuku asked. Katsuki nodded. Okay. Izuku smiled. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm in love with you. I need you to help me ask out Achako. Katsuki wanted to tell Izuku he loved them ever since they stayed together the night before the war, telling each other they'd never leave one another, that after the war they'd still be together. They wouldn't be able to live without each other. Was a load of fucking bullshit, in Katsuki's opinion. Or, Katsuki goes up to Izuku after Class 1A meets again and is about to ask him out, but instead, Izuku asks for help with asking out Achako out. With the headcanon back, Katsuki almost crashed a fucking car. Just say fuck it, man. Eijiro wrapped his arm around Katsuki's shoulders. You got one shot at asking me out. Why are you just standing around and not using it? Because I don't want to, Eijiro. I had my chance when I was going to talk to him after he got that suit and fucked off, and All Might made me go with him. I had my chance way before that after the war, and I didn't fucking do anything. Katsuki yelled. I've had my shot. Eijiro groaned. Just the same as you were in school, bro. Always trying to act like you have no chance at all when you've been fucking teasing this relationship for years. I don't think I can take another year of this, especially after you told me the two of you fucking kissed 3 years after it happened. Katsuki groaned, leaning back in his seat. Of course, that stupid idiot just had to mention that night, the night when Katsuki was the closest he'd ever been to actually telling Izuku he loved him, but instead he wasted it by kissing the idiot breathless. Izuku, Katsuki yelled, finally getting out of the building. The man in question turned around, and Katsuki grabbed his arm. Fucking hell, I thought I was about to lose you. Izuku laughed. You can never lose me, Kachan. Actually, I wanted to speak to you. Katsuki let out a sigh of relief, so he wouldn't have to say all of this himself. But, if you have something to say first, that's fine. No, you go first. It's fine. Katsuki smiled, trying to push down the itch in his gut that what Izuku said wouldn't be what he wanted to hear. How about we go at once? Izuku asked. Katsuki nodded. Okay. Izuku smiled. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm in love with you. I need you to help me ask out Achako. Katsuki's face fell and his heart dropped. Oh, that's not what you wanted to hear. Izuku didn't seem to realise though, since he tilted his head to the side in question. What'd you say, Kachan? Oh, fuck. Izuku hadn't even heard him. Never mind. It's not as important as yours. Katsuki said. Achako, I always knew you two would get together in the end. It hurt more when it wasn't a lie. The smile that Izuku had, however, hurt him even more. Really, I'm just so scared to ask her, you know? Katsuki soft. Scared? The hell are you scared for? She's something into you, even after that whole toga thing during the war. I see the way she looks at you, Izuku. I see it with jealousy by my side. Really? Katsuki nodded. Well, how do I ask her out? Izuku, I've never been in a relationship before. My first kiss was you. How am I supposed to know? Just find her and talk to her. Can you drive me? Izuku asked. Katsuki froze, but nodded, and then went back to the party to call Eijiro out. What's going on, man? Eijiro asked. He gasped. Did you? I'll tell you later. Katsuki pulled Eijiro out by his arm and they all headed to his car. Izuku sat in the backseat. Eijiro glanced over at Katsuki worriedly, and Katsuki shook his head and curtly as he started to drive out to where Izuku knew Achako was. The drive was only 2 minutes, but it felt like fucking hours. Katsuki kept on stealing glances at Izuku, making sure his face was still burned into Katsuki's mind. Katsuki sighed, slumping back as he stopped the car. Here we are. Izuku smiled, opening the door. Thank you so much. Whatever. Good luck. Katsuki said quietly. Thank you. Izuku grinned. I hadn't spoken to her in a few years, he muttered as he closed the car door. The years I spent saving up for your hero costume. The years I spent drooping down in the hero rankings. Do you know how many kids were fucking drooling on me in that daycare, Izuku? Do you know how much time I spent fucking around in Disneyland, Japan in a fucking Mario outfit? Do you know how many hours I spent microeating Medi-Reals because I got back home from work at 6 in the morning and only had an hour to get ready for patrol? Do you know that every day I looked at the picture of you that was taken in the hospital, the one where you were smiling, holding your thumbs up while I spent so long with a quiet and I was taken away with you, and even after that you still fought and won. You were still trying to smile, even though that spark was lost in your eyes, even though I knew you were forcing that smile, and I told myself that the next time you smiled it would be a real one. The spark would be back because of me, because I saved up for 8 fucking years to give you your dream again. Was all of that fucking casual? All of it. Even during the night before the war, when we kissed until we couldn't breathe anymore, when we promised each other that we would be together after, we wouldn't leave each other, we wouldn't be able to live without one another. What the fuck? Katsuki yelled, kicking the steering wheel. What the fuck? What the fuck? Seriously, her? After all these years, he still fucking chose her. Katsuki, take your foot off the accelerator before you kill us both, Asia yelled. Katsuki's eyes widened and he slammed the brakes on, lurching the both of them forward. Luckily, the stupid plush Mina put in his car stopped them from getting head injuries, and Katsuki sat the back up, staring through the windscreen. Holy shit, Asia said. I'm going to remind everyone not to ever reject you. Katsuki let out a shaky breath, leaning his head back. He'd been Izuku's fucking man. He told him to go after Choco. For fuck's sake, what an idiot he had been. He had a chance. He blew it. He'd helped Izuku. He shouldn't have done that. He should have repeated what he said. Fuck, Katsuki muttered, defeated. Fuck, I lost him. You can never lose me, Kachan. It hurt. Katsuki had ripped himself apart for Izuku. He'd shown himself to Izuku on a level even Asia hadn't seen. He'd let Izuku speak to a Katsuki even himself didn't understand. He'd blown it. He would never get that chance again. He would never be with Izuku on that level again. He couldn't. He just blew it. The wedding invitation that came a year later didn't help much. Hello guys, sorry if I spoke a bit fast and made mistakes. This is my first ever podfic and I'm also a naturally fast speaker if you can't tell. Once again, this is Causal by Megansabode, read by Kai the Clown. Anyway, bye.